The story of Düsum Khyenpa, the First Karmapa, 1110 to 1193. Few figures in Tibetan Buddhism have left as enduring a mark as Düsum Khyenpa, the First Karmapa. His life combined the solitude of a meditator with the vision of a lineage founder, shaping traditions that continue to inspire practitioners nearly a millennium later. In the year 1110, in the rugged landscapes of Kham in Eastern Tibet, a boy named Gefel was born into a devout Buddhist family. From an early age, he showed signs of unusual spiritual depth. His childhood was steeped in Buddhist practice, and as he grew, he sought out teachers across Tibet, absorbing wisdom wherever he traveled. His destiny changed when he met Gampopa Sonam Rinchen, the great disciple of Milarepa and founder of the Kagyu school. Under Gampopa's guidance, Gefel blossomed into a master of meditation and profound insight. It was during this time that he became known as Düsum Khyenpa, the knower of the three times, past, present, and future. Düsum Khyenpa's life was marked by both deep retreat and great activity. He spent years meditating in mountain caves, cultivating the Mahamudra teachings, the great seal of realization. His presence was said to be so powerful that simply seeing him could shift the course of a person's spiritual journey. Yet he was not only a hermit, he became a builder of institutions and a founder of traditions. In central Tibet, he established Serpu Monastery, which would serve as the seat of the Karmapas for centuries. He also founded other monasteries, including Karmagon and Dakla Gampo, ensuring that his lineage had strong roots across Tibet. Legends tell that upon his enlightenment, 100,000 dakinis offered him a crown woven from their hair. To make this blessing visible to ordinary people, a physical black crown was later created, a symbol that became inseparable from the Karmapa lineage. Perhaps his most revolutionary act was leaving a letter of prediction describing the circumstances of his next rebirth. This innovation gave rise to the Tulku system, the recognition of reincarnated masters, which became a defining feature of Tibetan Buddhism. His disciples carried his teachings far and wide. Figures such as Sangye Rechen, Katokpa Dampa Deshek, and Tsangpopa Konchok Senge ensured that the Karma Kagyu lineage flourished long after his passing. Meanwhile, the world around him was shifting. In China, the Chan school, later known as Zen, emphasized sudden enlightenment, while Pure Land Buddhism captured the devotion of ordinary people. In India, the great University of Nalanda was in decline, and just after Düsum Khyenpa's death in 1193, it was destroyed by invading forces, marking the symbolic end of Buddhism's Indian heartland. Düsum Khyenpa lived to the age of 84, an extraordinary span for the 12th century. His legacy endures as the founder of the Karma Kagyu lineage, one of the four great schools of Tibetan Buddhism. To this day, he is remembered not only for his scholarship and meditation, but for the living presence of compassion and wisdom that defined his life. Closing reflection. The life of Düsum Khyenpa is more than a chapter in Tibetan history. It is a reminder of how wisdom adapts and endures. His founding of the Karma Kagyu lineage ensured that teachings like Mahamudra would not remain hidden in mountain caves, but would continue to guide seekers for centuries. His innovation of the Tulku system shaped the very structure of Tibetan Buddhism, creating a living bridge between past and future. Today, the Karmapa lineage continues to thrive, with practitioners across the globe studying the same meditation methods that Düsum Khyenpa practiced in solitude. His story resonates in a modern world often searching for balance, the harmony between deep inner practice and compassionate action in society. In remembering Düsum Khyenpa, we see not only a great master of the 12th century, but also a timeless figure whose vision still inspires. His life reminds us that true wisdom is never bound by time. It carries its light across centuries and cultures. 10 inspirational verses from Düsum Khyenpa's legacy. 1. Mind itself is empty, yet luminous. Recognize this, and all bonds are cut. 2. When thoughts arise, do not chase them. When they dissolve, do not cling. 3. Rest in the nature of mind, and freedom will dawn by itself. 4. All phenomena are like dreams, illusions without substance. To see this is wisdom. 5. Compassion is the crown of realization. Wisdom is the path that carries it forward. 6. Do not search outside. The treasure of awakening lies within your own heart. 7. In silence, the truth shines brighter than 1,000 words. 8. Like clouds drifting across the sky, let thoughts pass without grasping. 9. The union of clarity and emptiness is the seal of Mahamudra. 10. Wisdom is timeless. It carries its light across centuries and cultures. Prophecies and the Karmapa lineage. Introduction. The Karmapa lineage, one of the most important in Tibetan Buddhism, has long been guided by prophecies attributed to Guru Rinpoche, Padmasambhava. These predictions, revealed through termas, hidden treasures, and visions of the 19th century master Chokgyur Lingpa, outline the future incarnations of the Karmapas and their role in spreading the Dharma across the world. Chokgyur Lingpa's vision. In the 19th century, Chokgyur Lingpa had a vision of Guru Rinpoche manifesting as the 21 Karmapas. He described this to the abbot of Karma Monastery, who commissioned a thanka, scroll painting, to record these future incarnations. This vision became a cornerstone of Kagyu tradition, offering symbolic images and descriptions of each Karmapa from the 15th to the 21st. Prophecies of the 15th, 21st Karmapas. 15th Karmapa, Chokgyur Dorje, foretold as a master of yoga and meditation, depicted in a rocky cave. His life matched this prophecy as a scholar and practitioner of the 6 yogas of Naropa. 16th Karmapa, Rangjung Rigpe Dorje, shown in a 2-story building with a Buddha statue above, symbolizing his role as a pure monk upholding the Vinaya. His Rumtek monastery in exile reflected this vision. 17th Karmapa, Guru Rinpoche predicted he would sit with Tai Situ Rinpoche under a verdant tree on a rocky mountain. This symbolized not just a father-son bond, but a mind union ensuring the flourishing of the Dharma. 18th Karmapa, depicted in a white tent, symbolizing a traveling teacher whose influence spreads across cultures without a fixed throne. 19th Karmapa, shown crossing an ocean by ship, signifying the Dharma's migration to the west. His era is also linked to global turmoil, with Guru Rinpoche manifesting through him to subdue negative forces. 20th Karmapa, seated under a pipal tree in Mahamudra posture, representing a renaissance of deep realization and a golden age of the teachings. 21st Karmapa, carried in a regal palanquin, symbolizing universal recognition as a global spiritual leader honored by all nations. The 5th Karmapa's warning. The 5th Karmapa, Dashin Shekpa, predicted that during the transition between the 16th and 17th incarnations, a break in the Samaya, spiritual bond, would occur, caused by a demon or a relative. This prophecy is often interpreted as foretelling the current schism over the recognition of the 17th Karmapa. In Kagyu tradition, such turmoil is seen as purification. While institutions may struggle, the inner realization of the Karmapa remains untouched. The 16th Karmapa, Miracles and Legacy. Rangjung Rigpe Dorje, the 16th Karmapa, was revered as a force of nature. His travels to the West in the 1970s were marked by extraordinary events that bridged ancient mysticism with modern life. Miracles in the West. The Hopi Rain Miracle, 1974. During a severe drought, he chanted on a rooftop and clouds gathered, bringing torrential rain specifically over Hopi lands. The Hopi recognized him as the great purifier from their own legends. The Body of Light photographs sometimes showed his form as transparent or radiant. He also claimed healing through birds, saying, "I don't need medicine, I just need to be with them." Hospital Miracles, 1981. Despite advanced cancer, he remained cheerful and pain-free. After his clinical death, his heart stayed warm for 3 days, a state known in Tibet as Thukdam. The Black Crown Ceremony. The Black Crown, Vajramukut, is the most sacred relic of the Kagyu lineage. Seeing it with devotion is said to plant the seed of liberation. Origin. A replica of a crown made of the hair of 100,000 dakinis, gifted to the 5th Karmapa by the Chinese emperor. Significance. During the ceremony, the Karmapa entered deep meditation, embodying Chenrezig, Buddha of compassion. His gaze was described as piercing, and he held the crown firmly to prevent it from flying back to heaven. The sacred letter. Before his passing, the 16th Karmapa hid a letter of prediction inside an amulet given to Tai Situ Rinpoche. It contained details about the 17th Karmapa's birthplace, parents, and year of birth, 1985, year of the woodbird. This letter ultimately led to the recognition of Ogyen Trinley Dorje, fulfilling Chokgyur Lingpa's vision of the Karmapa and Tai Situ Rinpoche together under the verdant tree. Chokgyur Lingpa, the universal monarch of Tertons. Chokgyur Lingpa, 1829 to 1870, is recognized as one of the greatest treasure revealers, Tertons, of Tibetan Buddhism. His teachings, known as the Chokling Tersar, are practiced across both the Nyingma and Kagyu lineages. Today, he is honored as a living link to Guru Rinpoche, Padmasambhava, keeping the blessings of the 7-line prayer and Vajra Guru mantra alive for practitioners worldwide. Importance in the Nyingma tradition. Last of the great Tertons, Chokgyur Lingpa is regarded as the final major treasure revealer in Tibetan history. Universal monarch of Tertons. He uniquely revealed rare Dzogchen teachings from the space section, unmatched by other Tertons. Chokgyur Lingpa cycle. His treasures form a complete path, from preliminary prayers to advanced tantric rituals, ensuring continuity of Guru Rinpoche's blessings. Collaboration with Rimé masters. He worked closely with Jamgon Kongtrul and Jamyang Khyentse Wangpo, leaders of the non-sectarian Rimé movement, helping spread his teachings across traditions. The miracle at Sengchen Namdrak. One of the most legendary accounts occurred at Sengchen Namdrak, the Great Lion Sky Roar. The act. In deep pure vision, Chokgyur Lingpa reached his hand into a solid rock as if it were soft clay. The treasure. He withdrew a sealed casket containing yellow scrolls, Dakini script, and sacred substances. The evidence pilgrims later claimed they could still see his handprint impressed into the rock. The Chokgyur Lingpa, new treasures. His revelations are considered especially potent because their transmission lineage remains short and warm. Threefold cycle. Most famously, he revealed the Tukdra Barshe Kunsul, the heart practice that dispels all obstacles, now one of the most widely practiced Guru Rinpoche prayers. Modern relevance. Encoded by Guru Rinpoche in the 8th century, these teachings were destined for the 19th-20th centuries, offering guidance for modern challenges such as stress, environmental decline, and conflict. Biography and legacy. Recognition. Born in Kham, Eastern Tibet, he was recognized as the reincarnation of Prince Murup Tsempo, son of King Chusong Detsen, the last of the 108, officially acknowledged as the 108th and final Great Turton, predicted by Guru Rinpoche. The seven-line prayer. In the Chokgyur Lingpa tradition, the seven-line prayer is considered the king of prayers. Chokgyur Lingpa revealed its deepest meanings across outer, inner, and secret levels. Before his passing, Chokgyur Lingpa promised to return in many forms. One of his most renowned emanations was Tulku Urgyen Rinpoche, 1920 to 1996. Through Tulku Urgyen's sons, Chokyi Nyima Rinpoche, Tsoknyi Rinpoche, and Mingyu Rinpoche, the Chokgyur Lingpa teachings have reached millions worldwide, continuing his legacy as the Turton for our times.